I work in construction. Long shifts, early alarms, and coming home so tired I can barely keep my eyes open. My wife, Natalie, always claimed she admired my work ethic. She'd tell me she loved me, that she was proud of how hard I pushed for our future. I never doubted her. That morning felt like any other. I kissed her goodbye around 6 a.m., grabbed my coffee thermos and headed out. She was still asleep, curled under the blanket, looking peaceful. If I'd known what would happen that day, I never would have walked out that door. Around lunchtime my boss called. Sights down, no supplies. We're shutting everything down for the day. Go home. I was actually excited. A rare break. I thought I'd surprise Natalie, maybe take her out for a late breakfast. Something we hardly ever had time for. But when I pulled into the driveway, I noticed a car I didn't recognize parked near the house. My stomach tightened a little, but I tried not to overthink it. Maybe a delivery, maybe a neighbor's guest. Still, something felt off. When I walked up to the front door, I paused for a moment, suddenly uneasy. Instinct, maybe, the kind of gut feeling you don't understand until later. My palms were sweating when I locked my hand around the doorknob. The moment I stepped inside, I heard it. Laughter. Soft whispers. And then a man's voice. I followed the sound, my heart slamming in my chest. The noise was coming from our bedroom. Our bedroom. My legs felt heavy as I moved down the hallway, each step making the pit in my stomach grow tighter. The door was partially open, just enough for me to see the truth I would never forget. There she was, Natalie, wrapped around another man. Her hands on him the way she used to touch me. Their bodies tangled up together like they didn't have a care in the world. For a moment, my mind refused to accept it. It felt unreal, like watching someone else's life fall apart. But then it sank in all at once, hard and fast like a hammer to the chest. I didn't storm in. I didn't shout. Instead, I pulled out my phone and hit record. A few seconds. That's all I needed. Then I stepped back, forcing myself to breathe before I did something I'd regret. I walked out of the house, back to my truck, and sat there with my hands locked around the steering wheel. My head was spinning, anger, shame, heartbreak, disbelief all crashing together. I made a simple choice. I sent the video straight to her phone. No message. No explanation. Just the clip. Not even 10 seconds later, I heard her scream from inside the house. Then frantic movement. Footsteps. The front door flew open. Natalie came running out, throwing a robe around herself, face pale, eyes wide. Wait, please. It's not what you think, she cried, voice trembling. I stared at her with a calmness that didn't match the explosion inside me. I saw exactly what it was, I told her. She tried to grab my arm. I pulled back. Behind her, the other guy appeared in the doorway, shirtless, looking like he wished he could vanish into the floor. Natalie kept pleading, tears streaming down her cheeks, but I was already gone emotionally. I started my truck and drove off while she kept calling my name. She called nonstop after that. Dozens of missed calls. Message after message, apologies, excuses, desperate paragraphs begging me to talk. I didn't reply, because the truth was clear. She wasn't sorry for what she did. She was sorry the truth came out. I spent the night at my buddy Mark's house. He didn't pry or push, just handed me a beer and let me sit with my thoughts. I barely slept. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the scene again. Felt the punch of betrayal all over. By morning, my phone was filled with even more messages, explanations, promises, emotional rants. None of it changed anything. I texted her one single message. I'll send someone to get my stuff. No arguments. No drawn-out conversation. Just finality. And the moment I sent it, something inside me felt lighter. Within days, I let the right people see the video, the ones who deserved to know the truth. Her family. Our close friends. She had been trying to rewrite the story, calling it a slip-up, saying it didn't mean anything. But evidence doesn't lie. I never yelled. I never begged. I never gave her the satisfaction of a dramatic scene. I simply walked away. And honestly, that silence, that complete refusal to fight for someone who threw me aside, was the greatest revenge I could have ever chosen.